is a brainchild of the ICT company Zimhost Web Designers, which has been in the ICT industry since 2005 and has won 14 ICT awards, including the Ministry of ICT Best Web Design Company in 2018. They are the artificial intelligence pioneers in Zimbabwe, bringing AI WhatsApp chatbots like the events, VID, tourism, domain registration board, etc. And joining me in the studio, his name is Mr. Charles T. Sunday. He's the media and communications manager. Good morning to you, Charles. I'm good. How are you doing?
Zvisebo.
Jezebo, I love your energy, man.
Yeah, kuti ngaite seko. The season is upon us. Ndakazoona munhu ari kundivigira maruva ino.
Oh, wow.
I know wakaramba last week.
Well, we had struck an agreement, but okay. Okay.
She bought maruva.
Yes.
How far?
Twitter Botremaru was something,
How
you know.
far have you gone with that plan?
It's a work in progress.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to see what kind of flowers are we working with? Yeah, are we doing roses? Are we doing sunflowers? Are we doing orchids? You know, that kind of thing.
No.
No, because now we associate Valentine's with roses.
But at this juncture, this particular time, we might not receive. So even if it's
Oh, shame.
Leo, if you pass the test, you're getting
lilies
flowers.
or whatever,
If you pass the test, you're getting flowers.
Oh, wow.
Chero mfanchimuka, it's fine.
As long as it's something, right?
Yeah.
So, right, OyOs, yeah. So now, Charles.
Yes,
So we understand you have to crown the 2025 practice test chap.
definitely.
Oh my, this is interesting.
Yeah, through Umboita. We want to continue spreading the word, safety awareness. And by doing so, we have started a competition, rather. Yongoti, Manwawe in touch with, rules and regulations of the road. I'm pretty much tired. You go on social media every day, unongona, breaking news, someone has died, breaking news, this and this has happened.
Accidents and all that, yeah.
And the way to best curve this is by making everyone aware, whoever, Chironi license, Chiro Sina, just be aware of what's happening on the road, what you need to do to at least try to avoid these situations from happening. So yeah, last year takamboita champion wedu lewe akatibatsira singaiti. So
Okay.
let's see if she can defend the title.
I like this. So right, let's dive into it. How can users participate today?
Right, so just to save time, so people will take the test while we continue with the interview. But saving the number 0771 111 is the way to go. Option 3 yakanzi VID bot. Mukasvika ipapo, select the option yakanzi take practice test. Take practice test.
Okay.
How far are you on there?
Take practice test.
It was option G.
Take.
Yeah.
Start a VID practice test.
Yes,
That's
that one.
option 1.
So option 1, tototanga yedu.
Or
Okay, our champion is ready to defend.
Right. So the number one more time. I'm sure somebody's just joined in.
0771 111 just save the number, send a hi message on WhatsApp, select option 3, yakanzi VID bot, and then select option 1, yakanzi start practice test.
So right, while the listeners are taking the test, can you kindly walk us through the inspiration behind it?
In the spirit of competitiveness, obviously, we're talking about just trying to, like I was saying earlier on, we're trying to curb road carnage. And I mean, since we are IT people, the best way to present a platform like this is just to make sure that we also, be part and parcel of the Internet of Things, which is known as the IoT. So yeah, that's basically the inspiration. Our mantra is always going to be solutions to simplify life. So from the comfort of your homes, you can take a practice test. You can have access to various material and resources that can help you, prepare yourself as well for the provisional standardized test. The VID bot, like we always say, is not affiliated with the VID. Instead, it's a vehicle instructional development bot. So it's all about vehicle instructions and just making people aware and know how best, to tackle certain situations and just be informed on what to do and what is required in terms of the road, especially in Zimbabwe. Plus, until license apply, so a driver from Zimbabwe can also be comfortable, obviously, with the new regulations and abiding by them. So just them also playing a part in the pivotal role in just, safe driving across, even the Zimbabwean borders.
So, Ryan, speaking of the VID bot, yeah, how has the feedback been from the people who have interacted with the bot so far?
Well, we've had over, I think, 5,000 users to date. Over 5,000 people who have tried the bot. We have feedback. Let me just go through some of these comments. For example, Pane Wanarkuti is very educative.
Okay.
Wanarkuti, I'm learning a lot. Thank you. Let me just keep going. So good. Wow, Inatrima AWAAL. Wow. Thankful for the questions. So that interaction it's basically that's the whole point of everything, providing internet services to every Zimbabwean, especially since isusu Africa chiwanzotarisirwa pasi kunzi tiri third world countries, you don't have access to things. Let's try and simplify these things, but just bringing everything to the comfort of the user's home, and that's just what it's all about.
Then there are people like me, you know,
Yep.
who are such a Thomas.
Mhm.
Who doubts, we doubt these things.
Yeah.
So now, how accurate are the answers that the bot gives? It's a bot, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, but how accurate are the answers that it gives?
All right, so all these are verified. We've been coming on the show with even driving school specialists. I remember the last time we came through, we came with Mr. Silvernus, who has a driving school he's been running for over 10 years, so he had beams of wealth of experience. So we have things like that. We've also engaged driving schools which provide resources that make sure that everything that we're doing is pretty much correct and pretty much okay to work with when it comes to you actually practicing for the provisional. Those questions. So they're pretty accurate and verified as well, because we have a wealth of experience behind us. We look very young, but we've got the wealth backing us up. Yeah.
Awesome. So right now, when it comes to things that have to do with IT, there's always upgrades, there's always modifications and all that jazz. So now the OyOs bot has been running for a while now. So are there any other modifications you have made on it?
Definitely. So if you go on the platform as we speak right now, option 1, you've got wealth. You can even book for what you call these. I think when we were last there in Mr. Silvanus and Ruktaura, we actually then thought of a way to facilitate the platform to make it more user friendly and more engaging with people and prospective probably license holders, right? So pane a platform yekuti, now you can even have a virtual class for your oral test provisions. So from
fancy.
So for your practice, you will give you also have an option to book a session for a virtual class. So virtually unobva online wotobuka tovatabatsirana kuti toita sei kuti answer some of these questions that come through and make you better prepared for that test as well. Even if you want to take it as a refresher, it's still permissible. When we can just go onto the platform. There's so many things that we have in store for using that platform as well, and we've made necessary upgrades all the time. Remember, we're always trying to make the experience very usable for the user. So there's so many things. Like there's also a list of driving schools with information there. So maybe even for someone who's running a driving school and wants also to be associated with the platform, they can always get in touch with us. We list the platform on the OyOs board as well. So it's also engaging Chirovano, actually industry as well as someone who wants to benefit from the industry as a consumer.
Awesome. So before we get to the contact details, how's the test going? Lewe.
All right, let me Lewe, you're so quiet.
Do not make noise.
It's fine.
Oh, we're going to Hanchada from Uyu.
No, it's not for you, but it's for everyone else who's listening and watching,
So whilst they're checking how the test is going, this is a segment brought to you by OyOs, which is the brainchild of the ICT company Zimhost Web Designers, which has been in the ICT industry since 2005 and has won 14 ICT awards, including the Ministry of ICT Best Web Design Company in 2018. They are the artificial intelligence pioneers in Zimbabwe, bringing AI WhatsApp chatbots like the events, VID, tourism, domain registration board, etc. And with me in the studio, his name is Mr. Charles T. Sunday, is the media and communications manager. And there's a test going on. They want to crown the 2025 practice test champ. How's it going, Charles?
Announcements of results. You know, when results are always announced, people get nervous.
stress. I'm stressed.
Pakashata.
Why?
January disease. And the episode is talk direct.
Okay. No.
Yeah, it's not like my
But until
everyday
you are a
way.
license holder.
Yes, I am.
No, this is why we're
Okay.
saying it's important for everyone to be in touch. We have Oscar as well over here. And this is what question.
Yo, I think we need to confiscate your licenses, guys.
Yeah, I think.
I apply mfunzo in
Yeah. That's but I don't know what oh.
So in other words, we can say they're not doing well.
Right, so far we've had one pass, but this test happened before the show.
So that doesn't count.
Yeah, and so far
asatapedza
yeah, through kusiya mpezi. Ngwa zauna ukwana anyway.
tanotokwana muntu
This
ndidisturba
is
imini.
So Charles, please
Yes.
confirm.
Yeah.
So listeners can still take the test even after the show, yeah?
All
Is
the
there
time
a
you have-
deadline to this, or is just running?
You have an unlimited access to these resources. All
Okay.
you need to do is save the number 0771 111 333. The VID bot is on option 3. This thing works 24/7, 365. Kungoyenda epapo wototora test yako or practice. If you want access to other resources, the platform will guide you through. If you always feel confused and you feel like you need a third party to assist you with the process, we are here to help you 24/7. So apana kana chekutombo chikakanaka wani. Chinhu chiripo the whole time.
Awesome. So now
Chingoda chete kungopawo munhu crown ungoti well done, but hey.
Crown Yaramba Queens. So right,
Because I've ran out of time.
How many questions?
But they said you've run out of time. Your 15 minutes are numbered at 15 minutes.
percentage
Apana percentage because the percentage was what? 56.
So far Oscar.
what did Oscar get?
You need to get at least 22 out of 25.
No, that's crazy.
But I didn't do all the questions
Because you didn't finish on time.
Because they stole my time. They gave me 8 minutes instead of 15 minutes.
All right.
Lewe. Charles,
Yeah.
I'll have to let you go now. Otherwise, we're going to be arguing until midday. So, right, contact details. How can people get in touch with you if they want to understand more about these boards and all that jazz? How do they get in touch with you?
All right. So our number for inquiries is 0771 111 222. 0771 111 222. You can also dial 0771 111 333 as well. It's available for calls, no text. Just call us if you have anything urgent that you need to discuss. We have a wide range of products that are available for every user in Zimbabwe, and we feel like we've got that. OyOs Online on your social media, OyOs Online. Just type that in. You will find us everywhere, be it your Facebook, your Instagram, etc. For emails, it's info@oyos.co.zw. info@oyos.co.zw. OyOs being OyOs. We are available 24/7 to assist you.
Awesome.
I'm taking my crown back.
Please take your crown with you.
No flowers for Valentine's are coming from OyOs.
Not even Mufandichi Muka Lewe. Not even Mufandichi Muka.
Muka.
So, right, this segment was brought to you by OyOs. Charles, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
You're most welcome.
Right, so you can catch up with the OyOs team again next week around the same time. We are Star FM.